Alright, so I can't really formulate into a question per se because it's like a mixture. I think it has to do with adaptability. Like for example, I'm typically behind the camera, working in the back end scene and everything. I noticed when we discussed what's going on, like in terms of referrals and talking to people, like a big thing you're about is calling because you have more control, you can increase quality. Well, one of the things, whenever I do a presentation, like coming up here, for example, I have a question in mind prepared, or at least I was trying to think of one, right? But typically when it comes to spontaneous, being spontaneous, I have a hard time reacting. So like if somebody asks me a particular question, like say it is a business concept with that, I find if it is a curveball, I have a harder time responding to it. And basically I guess how do you get your adaptability so high when you're interacting with people so you can easily converse with them?
Yeah, okay, good. So I think there's two parts to it. It's internal confidence and esteem, which I think also stems from, ego is not the right word, but just knowing that you help people. Mm-hmm. So I think if you're so confident that what you do helps people in whatever way, so what you do helps people get more exposure through video or helps people tell their story better through video. So you've got a whole bunch of people that go, yeah, what you're doing is really helping me. What does that do internally? It makes you feel good. So the more that takes place, I think the more adaptable you can become around your area. Mm-hmm. So if someone comes up here and wants to ask me about accounting questions, I've got no hope, okay, because I've got no concept of what needs to be done or anything like that. But around business, well, after having 7 businesses and selling 6 of them, I've got a fair idea about business. Mm-hmm. Around referrals and partnerships and generating leads without having to pay for marketing, well, we've done that for nearly 8 years. So it's because of the time you put in, it allows you the ability to pretty much just go back into the vault of, oh yeah, I did it this way. Or that's right, that's the same as that person and this is what we said then. Mm-hmm. Okay? So without a doubt, I would say the majority of people question themselves far too much. Mm-hmm. and don't realise how valuable they are to society. And I think you've just got to realise that, hey, I've actually got something of value here to offer, and it's not for everybody. Mm-hmm. So you're not trying to sell to the people who understand video inside out and back to front and want to do it themselves. They're not your people. But you've also got a whole bunch of people who don't understand video at all, would love a video and would love someone to help them do it. So it becomes, when you realise who you're talking to and don't try to talk to everybody, then that becomes easier too. Mm. So
a big part of it is who you're talking to.
Without a doubt. So we had the pleasure of having a person join us yesterday for a couple of hours. Mm-hmm. And we said to the person, thank you, but please don't come and join us today. They're not the sort of person where this is at all applicable to, or they even want to understand this sort of stuff. Mm-hmm. And that's absolutely fine. And you've just got to be, as a person, you're going to be okay with that. And just go, okay, they're not my person. And move on.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, rather than having an emotional attachment to it, which is what most people do. Oh, they don't like my stuff, or they don't like me, or they're not listening, and they take that to heart, mm-hmm. rather than just going, oh, well, they're just not the right person. Yeah?
Yeah, I feel like what I was asking didn't really make sense in my head, but that makes a lot of sense actually, that value aspect. I think that does help a lot, because when you're passionate about something, you're just like, oh, I just want to help you, like understand. But yes, that makes a lot of sense, yeah.
Yeah, good. Right out, good work. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Right out. Pleasure.